immediately hit with the surrounding scent that wafted throughout the building. She couldn't help but sniff the delectable smell from the many food items that made her stomach growl. No wonder this cafe was famous among the college students. It is the perfect place. Becoming hungrier by the second, she looked around and tried to spot Atsumu out of the packed space. She remembered that he said on where he is located, so she slowly walked down the aisle of seats and past a small bar where only 3 people stationed. Soon, she found him. He has his face resting in the palm of his hand as he played with his phone, clearly waiting for her. Yachi quickly smiled when she saw him in person, for what it seems like a long time. It felt like a dream, as she ran up to him. The memories of them together came flooding back to her, playing like a silent film. It made her want to blurt out every instant they had. When she came to the light brown table, she slammed both of her hands down to get Atsumu's attention. Well, in fact, it really did. Everywhere. Atsumu shot his head up fast from the loud noise, and faced Yachi with a frown. Yachi grinned at Atsumu's frown and sat across from him. She plopped down on the wooden chair and released a huge heavy sigh. She looked up at Atsumu and scanned every part of his face, trying to look for something. While staring at him, Atsumu did the same. Yachi didn't really mind, and continued staring. While the silence between them gave the background laughter, utensils, and talking room to expand through the cafe. Is this all we are going to do? Atsumu questioned, breaking eye contact with Yachi while rubbing the back of his neck. Yachi giggled and looked down at the table. I missed you a lot, Atsumu. Did you know that? Yachi asked while fiddling with her new blue nail polish. It was silent between them. Yachi still looked down at the table, now picking at her skin. I didn't really miss you that much as you do, but… Atsumu paused. Yachi shot her head up and waited for him to continue. Soft vintage music played, making this scene like… But, I still did miss you, Kay? Atsumu finished. There was a small pause, which made him worry. But then, Yachi put her hand over her chest, more like over her heart, and sighed loudly. Geez. You made me think that you didn't care at all. You don't know how happy I am to see you, you know? Yachi ranted. You didn't even show me a lot of pictures neither. I practically begged, dummy. Atsumu scoffed at Yachi's ramblings, but never interrupted her. Why didn't you show me earlier? Idiot. Also, look at you, really. You've grown so huge since the last time I have seen you. Whoa, are those your muscles? Amazement without taking a breath in between her sentences. At this point, Yachi still ranted on how much she missed Atsumu and commented on his appearance, talking about how he's even more handsome than before. Even talking about his new clothing style, stating that it has a cool dude vibe to it. While she kept on rambling, Atsumu had the side of his face resting in the palm of his hand once again, while his other hand was quietly tapping on the table. He listened to every word she had to say, and smirked and laughed at most of the things that she said. Minutes passed as they conversed. A waitress came up to them and asked the both of them what they wanted to order. She placed 2 menus down for them to view and pointed out the best choices for them. They both looked at the menus and picked what caught their eyes. Yachi chose pancakes with a topping of blueberries while Atsumu chose a small pizza. For their drinks, they decided to have Coca-Cola. When their food was done, the waitress placed their plates and drinks down, and hoped that they enjoyed their meal. They ate their food, satisfied with the texture and flavor. While they ate, Yachi started up the conversation again. Atsumu, you didn't change a lot, she said plainly. That statement cut Atsumu deeply. He didn't change. He didn't. How? He feels like he changed a lot. Especially his confidence and the way he present himself. The whole reason he came back was to show Yachi that he'd changed. It was for her. Oh. Atsumu said with a slight discomfort in himself. Yachi looked up at him, raising an eyebrow, but then let go. When they finished eating, Yachi suggested that Atsumu should come over and spend more time together. But Atsumu declined, patting her on the shoulder before walking in the opposite direction from her. He knows what he has to do now. Leaving Yachi by herself, she wondered about a lot of things that made her heart heavy. He definitely didn't change much. He's still hiding from me.
私、自分から進んで何かやったりとか、逆に。
Thanks for watching and thanks for waiting as well. Sorry about all of this, Red Heart.